Hello and welcome back to more Vintage Cube Draft. This is the new cube, new life, new season. We got new cards like Yawgmoth is back. There's a black tokens theme that's really fun. Excited to dive into it. We got Misty Rainforest, could be the opening pick. Fable's pretty good. I like Deathrite. Elvish Mystic, I think I like a little bit less than Deathrite. I think I'm just gonna start with a Misty though. Fetch is always a good opener. What the heck is this? Zealous Rune Knight. When it enters, discard any number of cards and draw many +1. Okay. And then whenever any more creatures entered. So this is a persist card that also has discard synergy. That's kind of fun. We could take Tinker. That is a card that I've been not so fond of lately, but this is a second pick Tinker. Unlikely to get there because I'm passing a bunch of cool blue cards. This card also seems really fun. Remove a counter from this, counter a non-creature spell. They do draw a card though, which is kind of rough. I like Seasoned Pyro. I don't think taking Triomes is the way to go. Overlord's kind of nice. I could take this new card. It is 3 colors, which is hard to work with. Winds of Abandon is probably that, or Machdi is probably the highest win rate card. I guess I'm gonna take Bitter Triumph because this kills anything for 2 mana. Then we get, I do love Relic of Sauron. I have like an unreasonable love for this card. It's not amazing here. We could take a Watery Grave. That does open up blue-black. I know I just passed Tinker, but I'm not going to be playing that many artifacts. I guess Quantum Riddler is also a really strong card. I'm passing a Watery Grave to take the Riddler though. So that's something. I could take Savannah, go more like Abzan colors. Not the most like clear opening packs. Skyclave's the strongest card here, but that's triple white, and we're not really like, nothing in here is screaming that we go white. Maybe you just take it anyway. I don't really feel like taking it. I'm gonna take the Riddler. Been a while. There's a Flame of Anor. What the heck is this, dude? I love you. What are you? Changeling, when this enters, create a tapped Mutavault token. Okay. I love the art like so much. Really good job there. Oh, that's so cute. We could take Blood Crypt, go Grixis-y. Flame Fëanor is a fun card if you can get some wizards going. These packs have been real wild. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take a Blood Crypt and stay open. Nothing is calling out to me yet. So I'm just taking some cards until I see something that says, oh, we finally added this card. This card's crazy. 3 mana. Whenever this creature or another creature you control with mana value 4 or greater dies, create 2/1/1. So you play it for 3, you haste it, you attack, then it dies, you get 2/1/1s, and you draw a card. That's a very good card. That's interesting. We could take Smuggler's Copters, just good with random stuff. Ancient Tomb is pretty good with Quantum Riddler. Could take a Baleful Strix. That does go with what I currently have. Alright. Smuggler's Copter's gotta be better than a Baleful Strix, right? It goes in any deck. Okay, new pack. Detectives Phoenix Wooded Foothills. Wooded Foothills can grab a Blood Crypt. Jadar's interesting. Otherwise, not much. I'll take a Wooded Foothills here. This draft is feeling really weird. And so when I do a draft like this, I try to stay open until I get a sense of what's happening. And then once you have a sense of what's happening, what's open, what's not, you can hone in. I've just taken some picks that are going to be good in a variety of decks, right? I could go mono black if I don't play this. I could go mono blue if I don't play this. We have 3 fetches that are fixing for like Jund Grixis type colors, so I could go that direction. So there's a lot of directions we can go. I just don't have a feel on the draft yet. What the heck is this? 1 mana. Oh, it's Figure of Destiny green white. It just becomes huge. Okay. Vibrance. If red is spent, does 3 damage. Green, get any land. With 2 green fetches, that is interesting. Black red fixing off Blazemire Verge. Goblin Bombardment got a lot better in this cube. I don't think this is the correct pick, but I'm going to try it. They added a ton of sacrifice, payoff, rewards, stuff. Nothing else calls out to me, and this feels like the time to test the new cube cards. Because there is a sacrifice theme now. We can see if that pays off. Oh my, what is this? What is this? No, dude. No. You don't just pass an 8th pick Elspeth. Okay, and this is why we waited. Holy cow, dude. Elspeth into Yawgmoth. Very expensive. But I think black white is where we're supposed to be. Maybe Mardu colors. What is that? 8th pick? That's insane. This card is in my top 20. Anyway, with Bombardment, I do like Dark Confidant. I could take Sunbaked Canyon, that does help with that. Oh my god, I wish I had more time. There's plenty of sack outlets. I'm gonna take the Dark Confidant. I wish I had more time. There's a lot of picks, like maybe Deathrite Shaman is better there. It's hard to say. But because we had this, I didn't feel like I needed the Yawgmoth. That might not be the case though. This is I almost have Elspeth higher than Minsk and Boo at this point, so getting 8th pick Elspeth is like is so unreasonable. Hopefully we get to show why. Hopefully we wheel like a Bitter Blossom or something. Seasoned Pyro. Pretty good here. Discard cards. Probably not. It's gotta be Winds of Abandon, right? Or a Jetmir's Garden. Plain Swamp Forest. I mean, Winds of Abandon is so powerful. I'm gonna take the Triumph just to make sure I have the fixing. Okay, we get Savannah. We also get the Meat Hook Massacre. Savannah lets us go green-white, which I guess helps with the fetches. This is really good with tokens and it's like removal. That plus Goblin Bombardment kind of goes crazy. Although Springheart Nantuko, we'll try it. Because I just took the green, I can afford to take the Nantuko. Mutable Explorer. This is doubled under Elspeth. Glimmer Lens also just a good card. Probably Glimmer Lens is better for this deck. Okay, Caldera Guardian, get in there. Yep, let's do it. Is this a Breakless Gearhulk time? I don't have anything that it grabs. I don't love a Canker Bloom. Let's go. Okay, so maybe not Dark Confidanting. Just a solid Naya tokens so far. This has been a really, really difficult draft to navigate, but hopefully it's clear kind of my plan, which is you pivot, stay open until you see like 8th pick Elspeth, and you're like, all right, I know what I'm doing. It's tokens, and Gut Gut puts a wrench in that, but I think it's fine. You could take a Chrome Mox, which does fit with the rest of our deck, but I think Gut's powerful enough. We'll figure out a way to make it work. Vibrance, I don't know about this one, but it's cool. Search for a land, put it in your hand, but then this could be 5 mana, like just destroy them. Taiga helps a lot. Fanatic of Ronus is nice. Bayou. I mean, the only black card is Bitter Triumph, which I definitely don't need. Yep, I think I grabbed the Taiga here. Our mana's going to be sketchy, but this deck looks fun. This card's going to be at 3. I need some cards for Breakless Gearhulk. Can we just open Black Lotus? That would solve a lot of problems. Wait, I thought I took the Meat Hook Massacre. Did I not? I guess not. What the heck is this card? Emptiness. When this enters, if white was cast it, reanimate a thing. If black was cast it, put 3 counters on something. Okay, seems okay. Overlord goes kinda nuts with all the tokens that I have. This gives us black, red, green. Cut down. I mean, I kind of have fairly easy access to those to cut down, but it's also like not the best card. I think I just take Overlord here. It's fine. It is a 4-drop, but we have so many tokens to go with this bombardment now. And then, I mean, just Elspeth Overlord, Elspeth this, Elspeth Gut. I think that works. Elspeth Nantuko. Like, everything in our deck is a token, basically. Also, I cannot express in words how happy I am that I took Smuggler's Copter over Baleful Strix. Like, we started out potentially being open to blue-white, and then just we got dumped with non-cards that are much better. I think I want to take Oust and try and wheel this. Oust is really powerful, and our deck is really short on removal. So this shores up a lot of weaknesses. Abandoned Air Temple is good, but it's likely to wheel, and I don't care that much about it. Death Creator's Champion also interesting, but not necessarily good here. There's a Flame Slash. This could be a Leyline Binding deck too. I have Taiga. Yeah, this is almost certainly a Leyline Binding deck. Wistfulness, what do you do? I like all these things. That's huge, by the way. Green, green, XL artifact or enchantment, blue, blue, draw 2 cards, discard. All right, I'll take Leyland Binding. We just got 2 premium removal spells, so hard to be too mad about it. Not in blue. Commercial district. I already have Taiga, so it's not the most necessary. Gargadon, I can sacrifice creature tokens. It's not that good. This gets back some stuff, but a lot of my stuff is actually more expensive than that. I don't love this. Each other creature is hexproof from its colors. Doesn't matter. I guess I just take Commercial District so that I have a Surveil land. Okay, Ignoble Hierarch is good. Kitchen Finks, interesting. And Inspiring Vantage, also interesting. I think the first Mana Elf, especially one that's like on color, is the place to be. Ophiomancer is also pretty good with Goblin Bombardment, but I'll take the Hierarch. Okay, I kind of regret. This draft is so weird. Birds. I'm not in Nadu colors. One. This doesn't get untapped black. I think I'm going to take the birds here. 2 Mana Elves is kind of where I want to be. These also help with the black splash, so now I can probably run Bitter Triumph, maybe Dark Confidant. Probably not Quantum Riddlering. I don't have any blue fixing yet. Super weird draft. Okay, Once Upon a Time helps quite a bit. This is almost certainly a Once Upon a Time deck, right? Hitting turn 1 elf or fixing your colors. Portable Hole is also really nice. And then Manamorphose, if we're like really struggling, can do something. But I think this card is the most powerful here. Wow. Tide Hollow Scholar. Fanatic is also interesting. Satyr Wayfinder, we don't care too much about. And then Waterlily Groves, Bayou, I guess I could take as well if I want to support black. Maybe I do. I think I'll take Bayou. We have 2 good black cards. Here's the third. Now we have the amount of removal we could possibly want. Although this is also triple on color. Maybe I take that. We wield the Abandoned Air Temple. Do I want Force of Vigor? No, this card is very good in our deck. If we just have a couple tokens hanging out, this just kills them. We wheel Keen-Eyed Curator is really good. So is Copperline Gorge. I think for now I'm gonna be a Copperline Gorge gamer. We get Scythecat Cub and Wastewood Verge. Okay, our mana is actually not bad. There's the Bazaar, but there, oh there. Broadside Bombardier is almost certainly the pickup. Windswept Heath and Mother of Runes both very good. This is somewhat of an awkward Broadside Bombardiers deck, but we could take Flage instead. It seems weird. I have a bunch of tokens I can sacrifice. Yeah, I guess I take this. Flage probably comes around anyway, being realistic. Badger Mole Cub can help boost us up into the more expensive stuff. Also, Badger Mole Cub plus... I don't know if it works with Broadside. It's just a sacrifice a creature. Yeah, that works. That could be the play. Quarry Steelcutter. We have too many 2s, I think, for Quarry Steelcutter to be quite that reliable. I'll take the Badger Mole Cub. Wow. Okay. Library, Titania. I guess just those 2, really. Libraries? This is a very slow library deck, but it's still an incredible card. We have Once Upon a Time to hit it more reliably. This is also a pretty good Mana Vault deck. Mana Vault Gut, Mana Vault Bombardiers. Yeah, that's a very late Mana Vault. Wandering Emperor might come around, which would be awesome. Also, Retrofitter is so good in this deck. With like Bombardment, with Gut, Bombardiers, Elspeth. But we're going to take Mana Vault. Hardcast Overlord is possible. This Bright Glass Gearhulk might get in there. Search for 2 things. Oh, I should have taken Portable Hole. Vibrance can grab Library, although that'd be like a turn 3. Don't know about that one. Bro, that is a very late Fury. This is the benefit of finding the open lane. Holy cow. I mean, the other option is like Yavimaya. I'll take a Fury here. Holy cow. Really cool with Vibrance. I don't know about these black cards. We'll see. It's kind of cleaner if I just cut them. Blood Crypt. Don't have any black fetches, right? I don't think so. So currently Blood Crypt isn't necessary. Proving Ground versus Triome. So Triome is black. Oh, they're both black. That's annoying. But this one I think I get rid of this because I have the red-green tapped land. We'll see though, because I mean, if I'm gonna run Bright Glass Gearhulk, I need something. I don't know if I will because there's not so many 1-drops yet. That's a Palace Jailer. Yeah. I'll take a Palace Jailer. Why can't I take it? Okay, what was that? Why couldn't I take my Palace Jailer? That's an Ocelot Pride. Decent turn 1 play. There's also Horizon Canopy. Do I have any, like, external life gain? It's just the Pride? Hmm. We have Forsaken Miner to go with Goblin Bombardment, which just lets us absolutely decimate our opponents. I don't know if this is an Ocelot Pride deck. I mean, turn 1, it's great. I don't know if it is. I wish I had more time. Take Horizon Canopy. I don't know. People are gonna get mad maybe, but I don't think I have life gain. And like, if you don't draw it turn 1, what's it gonna do? Just sit there? There's our plateau. Hierarch would be cool. Bone Crusher would be cool. Sephiroth in this deck also seems nuts. But I just want to be able to, like, at this point I have enough playables, so hitting lands feels very important. Flage comes around. Wow. Literally everyone is fighting over all of the other cards, and we are just slurping it up. Well, Mayhem Devil's in the cube? That's crazy. Okay, we'll take Flage. Generous Ent versus Cathar Commando. Generous Ent can get Taiga. I don't have an untapped green-white. So I think I'm going to grab Cathar Commando. Our removal suite isn't as good as I would like, but it's also not the worst thing ever. There's some help. Okay, I like that. Library's colorless. This mana is not bad. Unholy Heat and 6. Oh my god, I need more time. Okay, 6 is excellent. I have so many permanents. 3-drop that just kills them. I have Burst Lightning, Oust, Leyline Binding. I'm gonna take this. I don't know, I need more time there. Gravecrawler would be sick. I'll take... I'm not playing any of these. I don't know. Take this, I guess, if I like really, really need something. We get the Forsaken Miner, so we could bring that in with Goblin Bombardment. I think it's just black getcha. But I think you declare the targets at the time of sacrificing, so I don't know if you can just keep doing this over and over or not. I don't think it's for this run just because we're not playing any other black cards, but maybe in the future. Okay, this goes here, this goes here. Is Bright Glass Gearhulk getting there with only 3 targets? Sadly, no. Vibrance Fury, Guardian, Flage. I really wish Bright Glass Gearhulk did get here. 23 with Once Upon a Time makes our mulligans, like our opening hands, better. Part of me wants to cut this card. And then I can, this deck kind of wants a modest amount of lands because I have so much top end and inevitability. I'm gonna try the Bombardment. I don't know if it's perfect in this deck, but is it actually good? I was gonna go into the sack theme, but we didn't actually end up in this. Maybe it's not even good in the deck. Maybe I just do this. I have a lot of tokens. That is the upside of Goblin Bombardment. But I also just have other good cards. I almost think Baloth Prime is better than Goblin Bombardment in this deck. Makes it kind of a weird, good late game top deck. We'll try it. We're gonna try the Bombardment. Might be bad, might be good. But you'll never know until you try it. I guess I could just do this. 2/2/2. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. See you all round 1. Oh, right, we're putting against Araxa MTG. This hand looks great. Birds. Don't know what I'm gonna do turn 2. There's a lot of lands. We'll see though. I can go Glimmer Lens plus fetch a tapped land or fetch a Surveil land. They have Strip Mine, so hopefully they just do that. Oh my god. I love Strip Mine because it's symmetric. Like, I have so many lands in my hand. I'm actually kind of happy for this trade, except for the Oust. The Oust is annoying. Do I want to draw Birds of Paradise next turn? Not really. So I can fetch a Surveil. Wait, they just mana screw themselves. Okay, I love this. It's like I strip mined them. I need green. This gives me green. Great. Plateau I don't need. That's hilarious. That they just mana screw themselves. I mean, it's a powerful play, but if you also don't have lands, I don't know if you could just strip mine. Okay, they got lands. They got a bat. That might take gut. I okay, they take fury. That's nuts. Actually, I don't know what you got over there, but we're gonna play gut. I don't know if you've read this card. We're gonna attack. We're gonna turn our Glimmer Lens into a 4/1. And we have not the mana for Flage to bring her back, but we're pretty close. Dark Confidant. Okay, so we... What do I do? I think one. I almost want to leave them with Dark Confidant. We draw the plane. So now I'm definitely just going to Flage. And I actually want to trade... Escape 5 other cards. So I kind of want Gut to die. So I can escape Flage next turn. So I think I attack with Gut and the Skeleton. And trade the Rebel up. Attack the Rebel here. They almost certainly block. Then I get to Flage Deep Cavern Bat and then have Flage in my graveyard ready to go next turn. That seems awesome. Okay, let's do this. They can't daze me. 3 damage. Do I just leave them with the bat? I kind of think I do. I don't think the bat matters. And then I will play second white, so they know that I can do it. Bluffing Mana Tithe. 2 lethal attackers. I really respect turn 1 strip mine oust. Like, can't play lands anymore. Okay, attack concede, love it. Didn't see a lot of their deck, so we'll just run it back.
Hey, and if you didn't know, I have a second channel called Caleb Gannon Gaming where I post just whatever games I feel like playing. Lately I've been playing a ton of Slay the Spire and having a lot of fun. If you don't know what Slay the Spire is, it's just a really fun deck building roguelike card game that, for me, filled the void of playing Storm. Storm isn't really supported in the Vintage Cube right now, and playing Slay the Spire gives you that same experience. I've been having a ton of fun. I just finished all the A20 Heart Climbs, which is like the hardest difficulty in the game, and now we're win streaking in that, which has been a ton of fun as well. Slay the Spire 2 is coming out in about a month and a half. I'll be posting a ton of content there. So if any of that sounds fun and you want to check it out, go subscribe to Caleb Gannon Gaming, watch the videos. Otherwise, just keep enjoying the Magic content.
Okay. We got removal spell. I don't know what their deck does, but they played strip mine, so I got lands for that. If Mana Crypt, I don't like that. Turn 1 Palantir is kind of nuts. Well, I'm going to take some damage here. But so are you. Have them draw 1 cards? No. Okay, just a land. Great. Commercial District. Let's try and hit a turn 2 play. I know I could hold up Burst Lightning, but I really need to play something next turn. If I want to have any shot at, like, racing Palantir. The Mana Crypt should help. And this does a lot, this does a lot. And they already lost a flip, so... Opponent! What are you doing over here? Oh, this is hilarious. They want to put lands on top, but I could just say no. No. Take 2. Probe cut down. Got. Alright, well, this is going to be slow, but that's okay. Go ahead. This is Are they going to lose the flip again? No. Okay. I think I will let them draw 1 this time, because they're probably going to scribe a bunch of expensive stuff to the top. And into Air Temple. The sensor's tapped. I need to remember that. Let's go Taiga. Blitz this. Attack. Hit you for 4. This is the slowest start I've like ever had, but we're here. Get 2 1/1s. Draw a card. Glimmerlens is alright. Mana Crypt. They go to 10. I think they just put a bunch of expensive cards on top for Palantir. They can balance. Savine's Reclamation on a land. Love it. Okay. They might just concede. All the cards in my hand are insane. They take gut. So Bombardiers still goes pretty nuts. I think I'm just gonna let them draw a card so I don't just die to like random nonsense. If they have Solitude though, I could be in trouble. Goblin Bombardment helps tremendously as well. Alright, let's go Mountain Bombardiers. Hit you for 4. If they have to have Solitude right now, otherwise they just die. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 off Burst Lightning, so they could die to a Mana Crypt flip. They do actually have Solitude. That's unfortunate for me. Now I regret letting them draw. Hit you for 2, still holding up Burst Lightning. And they have to contend with Mana Crypt. Yeah. Strip Mine is fine. I will just Burst Lightning their face, I think. You're at 3. Can you kill your own Mana Crypt? No. You can exile a citizen. Gain a bit of life. Up to 5. I'm just gonna let them keep drawing off Palantir. It still feels like the only way I lose this is they hit me for like 12 damage with this card. Although it's only 5. I'm gonna say no this time. Yeah, I only took 5. Sick. Oust, Glimmerlands, Abandoned Air Temple. So can't activate an Air Temple yet. Let's not let them know I have it, even though I think they saw my hand. Do this. Play Bombardment first. Play Glimmerlens. So I have a decision. I think I just attack them because it puts them essentially dead to any lost Mana Crypt flips. Okay, and now I just have lethal with 2 creatures anytime they do anything. What a funny game. They make a samurai. Okay. Yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna ping you. Alright, we won that one. See you next round. Oh, right, we're playing against Fullerene 60, something like that. No red. No red fixing. I'm on the play. If I draw red, this hand could be okay. I'll try it. I have a ton of red fixing around. And I think I just lead on the tapped land. Although I do have enough lands that... Because I want to draw a red source. I don't need the black. I don't need green-white. Maybe I don't lead on the tapped land. We'll just bluff a Mana Tithe, because if my opponent knows me, they won't play into it. Turn 2 Bombardment into turn 3 Chaldea Guardian would be nice. Tapped Plains. Mountain? Horizon Canopy. Okay. Let's just go forest. Pass. Whoa. That's a crazy forest. Alright, deck. Bombardment, you have failed me. Red source would be helpful. Mana Vault. Ugh. This is a very frustrating league. But I guess I go Air Temple, Mana Vault. I guess I can also just blitz this to get 2 tokens and draw a card, right? Blitz draws? Yeah, I guess I'll just do this. If you've never played with this card, it's very powerful. It would be better if we had any red mana, but we'll get there. Okay, Glimmerlens is not bad. Okay, I need removal very soon. Can't hang out with the Seeker's Chariot forever. There's red. It's very slow red mana, but it is red mana. Let's go Hierarch, Glimmerlens, or Mirrodin. Canopy. I can definitely go over the top of an Asika's Chariot. I'll pay 1 life to Mana Vault here. If they kill it, I can cycle the Triumph. I could trade off with the Chariot. I don't know if that's what I want to do when I have Abandoned Air Temple in play. Please don't be Elspeth. Oh my god. Okay. Now we're very screwed. They're gonna get 2 cats, 2 soldiers. Oh. This is the card that went 8th pick, by the way. No removal here. They get a cat. You got it. So, I can trade all of my creatures with the Chariot. I think that's a bad idea. Take 4. I somehow need to go bigger than them. Bro, you're so late! You are so late to the party. Oh my god. Okay. They don't have the best blockers. Let's go Taiga. I think I'm gonna go Bombardment. Put counters on my team. Maybe I should have tapped differently, but whatever. Whenever this and at least one other creature attack, draw a card. So now I get to attack Elspeth. I have to kill Elspeth here, otherwise I'm just dead in the air, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 damage in the air. So we gotta get them to chump. Say just to swing out at Elspeth. I don't know. It feels like I'm losing here almost no matter what I do. Good draw. Okay, those blocks make sense to me. Either way I can kill Elspeth here. I do have to lose the Ignoble Hierarch to do it. Now I can't. These trades feel okay to me. But we're still kind of in a world of hurt. Elspeth probably just makes 2 guys. I guess I'm going to be activating Abandoned Air Temple. So I probably want to play the Tron, but I already played a land. Do I want to Burst Lightning the cat right now? I guess I could Burst Lightning in response to the Asika's Chariot. I could also Burst Lightning the cat right now. And then they would have to draw a creature to be able to crew the Chariot if I sacrifice my Hierarch. I think I'm going to wait. I think kill it. I think it's pretty likely if something in hand. They got 3 cards they can sack and draw. I'd much rather try and Burst Lightning the cat token in response to Asika's Chariot targeting. Yeah, like my plan would have just fallen apart so hard. They get 2 clue tokens because Elspeth is insane. Okay, crack the clue. Please just crack a clue. That's not cracking a clue. That's a giant creature. Okay, you get 2 map tokens because Elspeth. Ugh, if I just had read like 1 turn earlier, we still might get there, but it's gonna be not sure. A crew the chariot. Oh, that's clever. So, guess I now have to act. Burst lightning on the cat. And I think for the sake of... I genuinely don't know how I'm winning this. I think I have to trade off here. So I can trade the rebel token with this. No, I can't even trade it with a soldier. But even if I killed it, they just get 2 clue tokens, right? So it doesn't really matter. But I'm taking 7 in the air here. Can an Elspeth do enough to survive this? I will take damage. I think I'm just dead. I don't want to show them any more of my deck. So far, Goblin Bombardment felt really bad in that matchup, but it seems like it's good in the matchup. It just felt like I didn't draw any red sources, which I have. Should count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 red sources. That's plenty. I just got unlucky. All right, let's do this. Go first. Yep, we'll keep. Once Upon a Time can maybe hit library more reliably, or a mana elf. Cast this. Okay, we hit Birds of Paradise, which feels good. Then I can go Copperline Gorge, Birds of Paradise. I can bestow Springheart and Antuco onto the birds and just start getting more birds. They have a Mox. That's not great. Okay, Mokti isn't too scary. I can kill it with Vibrance, but I think I'm better off waiting a little bit. Let's cast with Bestow onto the birds. Then for now, I'm going to play a tapped land. Because I can't pay, but I get a token. Next turn, I can play a fetch and get 2 tokens. I could get 2 birds next turn if I really feel like it. Okay, this looks like an X spell. Jackrabbit X equals 1. So that is a good thing to Vibrance. Kind of a problem over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have 5 mana to full hardcast Vibrance. See what I draw. Glimmer Lens. So they're gonna get 2 rabbits. Play Wooded Foothills. I think I'm better off just killing this thing and making a Glimmer Lens token. Let's grab... This is green-white, this is red. I think it's gonna be... I have plenty of green, let's grab a plateau. Don't pay to make a birds, because we're going to kill Jackrabbit. Then we will play Glimmer Lens. Everything enters tapped. Attack you for 1. Okay, Abandoned Air Temple is gonna be very good in this position. I have 3 mana and a Machdi. This costs 4 to activate, so I will not pay to make a bird. It enters tapped because I don't have a basic land. Alright, well I will pay to make a bird then, I guess. It enters tapped, of course it does. I think I still attack and draw a card here. That's a good draw. Alright, I definitely sequenced wrong, I guess. They get to eat a 1/1. But I drew a card, so I basically traded a 1/1 for a card. I think that's worth it. I just didn't realize this would enter tapped. Please don't have Elspeth. No. No. Okay, that's annoying. But most of my target... Wait, why would they main phase this? I would save it for the copter. I still get the Nantuko, right? Yeah, sick. Maybe they didn't realize that's how that works. Oh. Wow, I got max punished here. I do get to surveil, though. Put that graveyard. Get a token. I mean, bombardment will be all right here. That is for sure. Badger, mole, cub. So, okay, we can crew the copter. It's going to enter tapped, so I can't crew the copter with it. Crew with this thing, because I'm not going to block with that. Back with this and the rebel token. Draw, then draw discard. It's a good one. It's a very good card. Discard. At this point, Mana Vault's pretty bad. Because at least a forest gives me a token every time it hits. Okay, we trade off. I think I just Palace Jailer the Machdi. Let's go forest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Palace Jailer. And then I could play Badger Mole Cub. It's very unlikely their deck is playing Wrath effects. But I think just on the off chance that their deck is playing Wrath effects, let's equip this to the... No, actually, they're not going to have a haste flyer. There's no way. So let's equip this here. Draw a card. I draw off the Monarch too. That's nuts, dude. That's a good one. They cracked a draw. Okay, wow. That's just... These matchups always get really bogged down. But I think Bombardment feels okay. I will try it. Veil of Prime does give me like a late game something, but I think I have plenty of late game somethings. I also have Elspeth. I have Fury, right? Like all the insane cards in this matchup. On the draw. Library? No, but we have Heat, Oust, Gut, Glimmer. Yeah, this sand looks great. We actually have the ability to play spells. Drawing Library of the Sand would be so nuts. Of course, they've had Mox most games, but we still can get past that. Machdi. We don't care about Machdi yet. Triome. Okay, let's go Wooded Foothills because I want to fetch a plateau. I'll hold up Unholy Heat. Birds is fine. Probably going to oust that one. And here I think I'll take 2 to see what else they have. They have nothing. I could grab a Surveil land, but I think I'm just going to go plateau, kill the birds. I draw the tiger that I was hoping to fetch. I think I'm going to play out the Glimmer Lens here. And then next turn, I can Endotha Triumph Leyline Binding for 2 if I need to. Likely I'm going to go Misty Rainforest Gut, attack with this thing. Okay, Chariot. We can handle that, but it is annoying. But we can handle it. Plage is good. Okay, many options. I can play Gut, attack with the Rebel. I can play Endotha Triumph and just hold up Leyline Binding. If they try and crew the Chariot, I can then eat it. That's like pretty sketchy if they don't do that though. But it does set me up pretty well to go next turn Gut Oust or Flage Oust. So I guess I do that. Play this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have everything but island here and no attacks. Mana Tithe absolutely decimates me. Staff is annoying. Okay, he gets staff. Draw a card. They only have one white mana. Oh, they don't have Mana Tithe. Okay. You have to cruise Seeka's Chariot here. There's no way you don't. Yeah, okay. We will Leyline Binding. If they have removal for Leyline Binding, I'm so screwed. I just realized. But hopefully they just don't. That would be great. Okay. Take 2. Down to 2. They don't have removal for Leyline Binding yet. Alice Jailer. That will be next turn. So let's go Misty. Fetch. I guess I'm going to grab a Bayou. It doesn't really matter. Oh, I could have fetched a Bayou and... Oh, I didn't realize I had untapped Black Source. Okay, well, changes last turn. Then we get to go Oust plus something else. And I think I'm just going to Oust a cat. Or do I want them to redraw Makti? Because that's actually a pretty bad top deck. Maybe that. Yeah, redraw Makti. Oust Makti. Then play Flage. Actually, do I just play Gut and start making 4/4s? I think I just play Gut and start making 4/4s here. They have not a ton. And I can save Flage for something higher impact. Attack with you. Sacrifice the Glimmer Lens. Yeah, that feels definitely correct to me. What do you have? Oh my god, they did have it. Alright, we're screwed. I don't have any mana. We're so dead here. Maybe it was greedy. I don't know. The odds of them having artifact removal very low with only 2 cards in hand. Ugh, that's so devastating though. I get to surveil. Elspeth could get us out of this. They crew, they block. This is only when it attacks though, I think. Graveyard that. Oh, buddy. Okay. So if I had just hit the token they targeted off the chariot, I guess we would be in a much better position. They would have 1 token in play, and still the chariot though. But I could probably have kept it like down. We do have access to Flage though, and that might dig us out of it. They're hitting Mach D. I might die here actually. The chariot is so much damage, and I can't play blockers either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I go to 1. I guess I have to chump with Gut. Yeah, it's not a good spot. But we went for it. I think 9 times out of 10, hitting the chariot works. This was the one time that it didn't. So I can Flage the Mach D. But I think that doesn't... That still doesn't get us there, I don't think. We'll see. I can escape Flage next turn, but you can't block. I'm just dead. We'll move on to next round. See you guys there. All right, we're playing against MTG Bagarn. Tell them opponent good luck, have fun. We finally get a library. Opponent has Lutri. That's fine. Library on the draw. Pretty slow hand overall, but that's okay. I guess I have an upkeep stop for some reason. Oh, against a blue deck? Let's go, dude. Just don't be like flash whatever. Once Upon a Time. So I get to Once Upon a Time and Library. That's pretty sick. This can hopefully help me hit a mana dork. Psychic, that's a problem though. Let's draw. Cast Once Upon a Time. The number of actions I'm getting here are so high. I guess I'll take a Palace Jailer. Oh, hi, big fan. Thank you. They're frogging me, though. I don't like that. We go up to 9. We draw down. We draw down. We go up to 9. We play Plains. We're going to play Glimmerlens here. I wish I had Plateau, because I really want to... I guess I can't Vibrance the Frog, realistically. Let's just go Plains, Glimmerlens. Because I'm going to die to this Frog if I don't do anything. Next turn, I can play Gut. I need to find a white source for Palace Jailer on turn 4, ideally. Okay, they're going to dismember my token. I think. What else costs life here? Phyrexian Metamorph your frog would be kind of cool. Okay, dismember the token. Kind of annoying. Take 2 off the frog. Now I'm more likely to surveil. Because we're trading cards with library versus frog here. Wooded foothills. That can get a plateau, which gives me what I need. So let's go commercial district, surveil. The problem is if I hit plateau off commercial district, I'm kind of screwed, huh? That's fine. Horizon Canopy. Graveyard that. Pass turn. They're drawing cards, I'm drawing cards. They cycle a troll. Shadowy Backstreet. Okay. If they don't have counter magic up, this would be excellent. They kept a card on top. Take 1 currently. Okay, draw a card. Fury is also pretty good. Bombardier is also really good. Okay. I'm kind of into that because it lets me keep library going if they like counter it. So let's do that. Grab a plateau. Play out this dude. Mana leak my guy. You got it. And that's why we did it this way, because Palace Jailer is still incredibly powerful with library going. I mean, we're basically trading cards back and forth, but like next turn we could set up for Vibrance plus Fury on the frog if we need to. They kept a card on top though, which is a little scary. Okay, they discard Eagles. Now we take 2. Somehow I'm still winning the race. Vindicate my library. I would like to draw a card, please. Badger Mole Cub's not bad. Okay. That's a lot of land, but I think we're okay here. Let's go Taiga. Badger Mole Cub. I mean, they could have counter spells for Palace Jailer. Yeah, we want to get counter spells out of their hands. So let's go Badger Mole Cub on Commercial District. And then play Gut, probably. Main phase Gut is kind of nuts, but here we are. Then they swords the Gut, maybe? Oh, Path is great. Okay, do that. I want white, white, red. I have another red. I guess I want to make sure I can Palace Jailer, although red, red, green, green. I guess also Vibrance, so I think we're fine. Next turn I have tons of mana. Snapcaster on Vindicate? That is bold. That is really bold. What are you going to Vindicate? The Badger Mole? That's why I got the planes. Alright. I love that for me. I'm so happy about that. I will claim the Monarchy. They do get to draw a card here, which is kind of annoying. But, I mean, like, draws cards, 3 for 1, 3 for 1. Like, my whole hand is infinite for 1s. We're going to play around Days. Oh, that card's also very good. Chaldea Guardian. Let's go Misty, Palace Jailer. They'd have to kill both of my creatures here. Hold back this guy. We hit a Mana Vault. Ancestral's good. What is their companion? They have Lutri, okay. Leyline Binding. They'd have to kill both of my guys to take the Monarch, and then I just get to blitz a Chaldea Guardian. Oh, okay. If I can Binding their Binding and get Palace Jailer back, would be kind of good. They do get the Frog back. Jace, Bounce, Commercial District. Yeah? Kind of annoying, to be honest with you. You get the Monarch, you get the Frog. Okay, let me fetch. I drew my no, they returned Commercial District to my hand, that's right. Okay, so I get to go Fury plus Oust. Feels like the best play right now. Although, Oust, Blitz, Guardian, take the Monarch does not give me Palace Jailer back. Can I... Mana Vault gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Red, red. I don't have 4 red mana. Them having Jace the Mind Sculptor is going to make it hard for them to get through to get the Monarch. I think Fury plus Oust is probably just the play. They'll have the Monarch for 1 turn, but I get to kill all their stuff. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's go Mountain. Cast Fury. Playing around days with this one. Fury does 3 and 1. We just leave the frog. And then I will get rid of the frog. Okay. So you get the Monarch for 1 turn, but I have the Guardian. I have Vibrance. Like, my deck is just full of action. I think we might... I'm not speaking too soon, but we might handle an Ancestral here. We'll see. This looks like something scary, though. Sunfall. Exile all creatures, you get a token. Sure. They can transform the token to block. Nope, they're not going to do that. They're playing something else. Stock up. Okay, so I get to Blitz Caldera Guardian and block them. Or I could just hardcast a Vibrance. Kind of tough, honestly. I might be able to Blitz the Guardian and play Vibrance. They draw. Burst Lightning. This becomes a 1/1. Okay, this is definitely the play then. I think. Blitz this. This does 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that feels great actually. Blitz you. How does Blitz work? If you cast a spell for Blitz costs, sacrifice at the beginning of the next end step. Yeah, alright. Attack you for 4. Get the Monarch. This is gonna make 2 2/2s. The 4/4 here is pretty relevant. Basically, I can evoke this to do 3, put them to 7, and make 2 2/2s. But I guess just being able to hit anything feels a little bit better, so maybe we'll just wait. Leyline Binding seems awesome. So I'm gonna draw Leyline Binding. So let's play this out. That's crazy. Make citizens. Draw a card. Draw a card. I don't know. Playing this might have been better. I'd have 2 2/2s in play, but like a Wrath, it feels better to be able to snipe a Planeswalker or something. Tamiyo's fine. Here comes the frog. So ideally I Vibrance the Tamiyo and Leyline Binding the frog. Let me Leyline Binding for 2. They counter this. Not replicated. I would like to pay for this, please. Yeah, poor opponent. It's tough, man. I get it. You're like in a match, you're nervous, you just don't see the mana vault. Kind of sucks. Do I want to let them? I guess I want the Palace Jailer. Exile the frog. Feels safer there than anywhere else. I'm just gonna leave this tapped, I think. I got a lot of stuff to do this turn. Goblin Bombardment's pretty good. Let's go Forest. Start things off with a Bombardment. See if they counter that. Okay, they consult. A lot of card draw happening in this matchup. Okay, that goes through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's just cast Vibrance here. Red, red, green, green, 1. I still have Unholy Heat up if I need it. Okay, they just concede. That makes sense. It's a dog thing. Could this be a Baloth Prime matchup? GG. Could this be a Baloth Prime matchup? Probably not. I think my deck is well equipped. They drew Ancestral. They drew so many things, and we still just like beat all of it. Because again, like it just your opponent can Ancestral, but when all of your cards are 3-for-1s, it doesn't really matter. They're like drawing too many cards. Well, I feel bad, opponent, but I've got library again, and that is why you run this card. Should I once upon a time and make them think it was no, because they'll see I don't choose it off once upon a time. It's very fortunate for me. This card's insane. It's so insane in these matchups. Draw a card. I guess I can wait till once upon a time. See what I'm drawing here. I will take Ignoble Hierarch, I think. Then I will go Copperline Gorge, Hierarch. Okay, let it resolve. Okay. The Ancestral. Ah, Dismember. This is a great trade for me. This is a great day to be Caleb. Poor opponent. I mean, Library plus Once Upon a Time is kind of nuts. Here comes not Frog. Indicate. Okay, they've had it both games. I mean, that's something. Definitely behind on mana now. And I do have to discard the hand size, so they kind of got me. Glimmer Lens. I'll put that on top. Green. That's a lot of red. I'll discard a mountain here. Okay, I'm up quite a few cards in the exchange. Losing the mountain isn't that big of a deal because I have other stuff. Let's go Glimmer Lens. They can counter it if they want. I don't really care too much if they do. Okay. We have a creature. Snapcaster Dismember. It's kind of sick. It's a lot of life to be paying against this deck, though. Okay. Rebel down. You have a Snapcaster. I will save my Burst Lightning. They could have a Fallen Shinobi, but I also could just Fury, like, a whole board. I don't know. I'm getting Fallen Shinobi vibes. I'm gonna kill it. I'm scared. I don't want to get Shinobi'd. I was getting Fallen Shinobi vibes. Misty Rainforest. They have 3 cards in hand. I saw it lose focus. Already played Commercial District. I could grab another tapped land. I think because I have all these lands, I might as well just play around lose. Oh wait, no. I can't. Dang it. I was gonna say I actually can't play around lose focus because they just kick it, so it's kind of dumb to try. I should have just played this turn. Yeah, this is a mistake. I should have. Okay, well, actually, it's kind of better that I didn't. They draw 3 though. It's not good. Stock up main phase. They're back up to like 7 cards in hand. That's not good. Camio's around. Okay, what do I got here? Fetch. Tapped land. That's so many lands. They're probably gonna counter whatever it is that I do. Let's try this one. I should have done this last turn. No more lies. Exiled. Yeah, I might just be getting buried here. The Vindicate on the library was pretty good. How did they ponder? Cycle Eagles. They shuffled off Ponder. They get rid of a Sunfall. Tamio attacks. Elspeth is good. Alright, let's just start baiting things. Dallas Jailer is the least good. Lose focus is gone. Okay. Got a Tamio. Yeah, there's no way to play around lose focus like you can miscalc. Here comes Jace the Mind Sculptor. Whoa. What is this much mana? Troll of Khazad-dûm hardcast. I love it. I love it. Okay, here comes Flage. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can play an Escape Flage. Is that correct? How much white do I have? I don't have enough white to do all of that. Oh, that's annoying. I think I can Elspeth the Troll, though, at least, and then play Flage next turn. Let's go Mountain. White. Or... yeah, I can't do everything I want. 5. Play Elspeth. Elspeth kills the Troll. I've almost never used her ability, but today's the day. They can do... they have Ancestral, which flips Tamio. Do they have more counter magic is the question. In fact, can they deal with an Elspeth is the other question. Vindicate is gone. Teferi can deal with an Elspeth. They just uptick instead. Tamio uptick does kind of deal with Elspeth, but not really. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So if I draw a land, I can Fury into Flage. Which I can do. Yeah, I don't have enough white to Flage into untap Flage, unfortunately. But I guess I could just Flage them. They're almost dead, actually. Holy cow, when did that happen? Let me play around like Super Mana Leak. I'm going Forest. Yeah, I don't have double white here. Let's Flage. I guess hitting Tamio makes quite a bit of sense too, because they could get back counter spells. Subtlety. Okay, that's going on top, for sure. Base Subtlety. We can now cast Fury. You have Daze? Please don't have Daze. Okay, Fury's in. We can keep our thing alive and make it so that Tamio has to die if they get rid of her. And then we make some soldiers. So now they have to deal with Fury. Tamio can get back Sunfall. And then Teferi can bounce the Elspeth. Wonder why they're still drawing instead of bouncing Elspeth. I guess it's not permanent, right? It just goes to my deck. Okay. Soldiers don't hurt my opponent. They uptick Tamio, they play Frog. I could try and kill them. It's kind of sketchy. Draw Flage. They path this. I see. That's pretty good. I don't want to use the ability because I know what I'm drawing is good. Let me... So they could kill Elspeth with Psychic Frog, but they would lose their whole hand to do it. She goes up to 4. Yeah, they could do that. And then Tamio could become a problem. So instead, let me give my whole team flying. Tidebinder that. Okay, I can flage the Tidebinder now. You have an answer to this. That's the real question. Crack a clue. It's a good it's a good thing to see. Yep, kill the Tidebinder. Missing a second white, but that's okay. We can equip this here. Oh, you have to pay white to equip? Sure. Can't escape Flage. I don't think attacking is particularly good either. So they can Frog to kill Elspeth. They're down to 9 cards in deck, though. They gotta kill me. I guess Teferi Ultimate is a viable option. Right? Flying Frog, discard 2 cards. Kill Elspeth. Yeah, gotta be the play. And then they don't have any hard counter. I guess they could get back Mystic Confluence to deal with Flage. They attack, or yeah, that makes sense. They discard land. This game's been crazy. I think we get a game 3 after this too. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna get there. This is a must draw. Okay, they shrink my soldiers. Jace the Mind Sculptor. Jace could also kill. Bounce a token. 8 seal. So Tamio's ultimate is nothing, right? Because they would die. Teferi ultimate is scary. Jace ultimate I don't know if they have enough time for. Goblin Bombardment. Okay, that's not bad. Let's start there. Or do I start with Flage? Because they have so much mana. Snapcaster Mage's already been used. Let's start with Flage, I guess. The white, red, red. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Flage resolves. I can put my opponent to 5. 4, 3, 2. Because Jace can just bounce Flage, but that doesn't... I think I'm just going to hit them. Then if they have anything, I want to play Goblin Bombardment here. Sick. I will attack them and draw some cards. That's a good one. I'm gonna save that. So Teferi can't ult, Jace can't ult yet. And I'm protected from Sunfall and Flage now. This game has been crazy. Okay, they give it flying. Can't do anything about that. They're at 5 life, so any land or creature off the top kills them because of bombardment, at least currently. Unless they Teferi the bombardment. You have like Time Walk? Time Walk would be kind of nuts. Leyline Binding. Okay, they're probably hitting the bombardment, I guess. Yeah, they're Leyline Binding the Flage. That doesn't actually work. Hit you for 1. They go to 4. No cards in hand. Now they're basically locked into upticking Tamio. I think they might just not have outs, right? Uptick Teferi. They can try and ult Teferi, and then like they can target Teferi on himself to keep looping. But that doesn't work if I can kill Teferi. And Psychic Frog is a must. GG's. Good luck next round. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what round it is. I don't know if I have another round. I might. I don't, thank goodness. That was tiring. Whew. Okay. This deck was almost a clean sweep. I always forget what my round 1 opponent's deck was, but oh, it was the mirror match. That's right. And I drew really badly. This deck was sick, man. This card is really good. I've played with this card in some other cubes in person and it was insane and it's just so good here. I hate the art. The art looks really bad, but the card itself is very strong. Vibrance was okay. It wasn't too good, it wasn't too bad. And then Elspeth is like like freakingly disgusting. I just want to point out like my deck beat it was like I drew half of my deck and it beat my opponent's entire deck. They used every single threat, answer, removal. They had 3 planeswalkers in play the whole time. I was drawing pretty well, but this is the power of having just threats that are strong. Because when you draw them well, like you just steamroll. But even in the grindy matches where like the quote unquote control deck should win, my opponent played Ancestral, Stock Up, Mystic Confluence, drew like 5 cards off Teferi, and they lost. Their whole deck was gone. I still had plenty of threats left. It's the beauty of the deck. I think I still had Broadside, Gut. I had a lot of stuff left. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. See you next time.